Welcome to Shandui, man. You can see here, buzzards, everything is part of the ecology here. Take a look coming into here. Sometimes when the tide's coming in, we have to pull in from this side. This activity starts 4 o'clock in the morning. Solid. It's kind of dying out now.
What's the status on the vessel? How's everything working there?
We had some problems with the crane, but she's fine.
In a country south of the equator, forgotten in time and virtually unknown to tourists, 2 men follow their dreams and passion, a path they firmly believe will eventually be paved in gold.
We took out a lot of silver coins, real nice brooch, and a prayer box. The prayer box was beautiful. The prayer box was, it was worn around a woman's neck.
The 2 men also happen to be father and son, Charles and Chris Nelson. Together, the pair steer a course for their corporation, Caribbean Treasure Hunters.
There's still more timbers. There's a lot more timbers. But what we're thinking is we get to the lower decks, and that's where the heavier metals were, and that necessarily might be where the mother lode is on this one.
That's where we think.
Lots of fish today, huh? Yeah. A lot of fish. The town's economy is based exclusively on fishing, and tourism is virtually unheard of here. In a few minutes, we'll be packing up and heading some 2 miles out into the Pacific to the wreck site of the Spanish galleon Capitana. There, hopefully, we'll retrieve some of what was lost more than 300 years ago.
As we head out to the burial site of the most famous Spanish galleon ever built in the New World, we're escorted by an Ecuadorian welcoming committee. Soon we arrive at the site of the treasure salvage operation and step aboard the New World Legacy, a 110-foot treasure salvage ship like no other, built by a company just as unique.
The objective is that we are pursuing sunken treasure. We did some marketing research and we found that in the past everybody always took a small vessel, a few dollars, and they went out and looked for a specific wreck. Maybe they found it, maybe they didn't. In this case, we feel that we can go after 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wrecks. It's a known fact that 1/3 of all the world's gold that's ever been mined lies at the bottom of the ocean's floor. And this ship is mission specific. It's designed to get it and bring it up. And that's what we intend on doing.
We're here in the engine room of the New World Legacy. This room was designed specifically with the engineers in mind. So they have the ability to work on our engines and keep them maintenance free while on site and also while we're underway. We have MAN diesels. These are diesel 1200s. All right, here we have the compressor room, which is basically where we manufacture our own air. Most importantly there, we don't have to go anywhere else to get air. We're all self-sufficient right here.
The New World Legacy is unique for several reasons. We have electronic equipment on board that no other ship has. And even the standard equipment, what we've done is build in some redundancy.
While the company has treasure salvage agreements worked out with numerous third world countries, today the focus is on the bounty of the Capitana, located in just 30 feet of water, just 2 miles off the coast of Ecuador.
And as we remove the timber, we're still able to get to the bottom decks, and there's still an enormous amount that hasn't been recovered on that either. So this is still an excellent virgin site, so to speak, and there's still an enormous amount.
Well, no one's ever removed the timbers. We'll be the first ones to actually get under the ground.
As the day wears on, the remnants from a forgotten era continue to come to the surface.
Good show, Watson, good show.
With every load brought aboard, the crew's spirit soars.
Finding treasure is an ultimate high, an ultimate excitement in life. The hardships are incredible. You know, the difficulties are incredible. So when you finally find something of value, a wreck, and then treasure on top of that, it's so overwhelming and it's so exciting. It's such a deep feeling and ultimate rush.
Rob McClung is Director of Operations aboard the New World Legacy, and he's intimately familiar with the legacy of the Spanish galleon La Capitana.
Well, here we are sitting on one of the ribs of the Capitana, and this is a piece of plank, the bottom of the hull. We're looking at lead sheathing. The lead sheathing was the sheathing that was used to coat the bottom of the ship. There's 350 years old, and the ship was made here in Guayaquil in Ecuador. This is all native wood. It came out of the Amazon. It's a very specific wood that comes from this region. These coins, you can see how highly degraded some of them were.
Right.
But these coins need to be finished. You know, the cleaning has not been completed on these coins.
Not unlike the many curses placed on those who tried to unearth the treasures of the ancient pharaohs, the curse on the bounty of the Capitana has its own incredible history.
The curse of the Capitana treasure basically follows this path. The treasure they salvaged from the Capitana then went to another ship. That ship wrecked in the Bahamas. They salvaged that ship. The treasure then went on another boat from Havana. That ship made it across the Atlantic to Spain and then wrecked off the coast of Spain. So there were 3 shipwrecks carrying this treasure from Potosi.
The search for treasure often begins in Spain, where original documents outline the details of ill-fated vessels. But this group of treasure hunters takes their craft to a new level, using the latest in technology.
The days of the guy hanging over the side or going on a hunch are over. Although guys like Mel Fisher and Ed Link and individuals like that, we're successful in doing that. What we try and do is bring in a little bit more of a high-tech approach. We use GE880 cesium magnetometers that you can really fine-tune on a magnetic field, and you can go specifically to a site. So we're taking some of the chance out and the risk out by incorporating a little bit more high-tech.
The combination of a high-tech approach with the proper financial backing and expertise gives the crew a high level of confidence that one day soon they'll be hitting the mother lode.
We believe that we'll be able to increase our chances by being in multiple projects. Right now we have 5 projects on the table. And when you're able to go out on multiple projects, the chances of you actually finding that mother lode are much more increased. Now, that's not to say that you can't do it on your first project. And we feel that each one of those projects is very good. I feel the chances personally, knowing what I know, are 100%. And that could be on the first project, the second project, third, fourth, all the way down. People that get involved with us have the ability to share on every one of those projects. So I believe it's 100%.
With the New World Legacy at sea nearly 365 days a year, the day-to-day operations are based at the corporate offices located in Florida.
Actually, it's a square keyway that goes into either a box or it latches in some kind of cabinet.
Though the thought of hitting the mother lode is the driving force behind Caribbean Treasure Hunters' operation, it's not the only one.
I think the people that are involved, they can share this, they can have fun and excitement. I mean, looking for shipwrecks, eventually we're going to run out, and there won't be many more. It's a piece of history that will last forever. And if they can pass it on to their children and share that and enjoy the history of it and the thrill of it, I think it's a wonderful experience.